Too little, too late, though. Kasey Kahne driving away.
When you get it, one more time, hit your marks.
Montoya driving the car he finished second with at Pocono, Pennsylvania. His best finish of the year. He's only top 5.
White flag for Kasey Kahne.
Straight away, 1 to go. 30.
Kasey Kahne said they were very frustrated about the disappointing finish at Bristol, Tennessee. They dropped from 8th to 11th in the point standings after finishing 28th at Bristol. They have finished outside the top 10 the last 3 races in a row. They were in jeopardy of maybe not making the chase. They came to Atlanta on a mission. And here, under the lights at Atlanta Motor Speedway on a Labor Day weekend, Kasey Kahne gets it done and goes to victory lane.
Great job. B. Harvick, Montoya, Rudiman, and Martin in the top 5.
Tell you what, Mark Martin needed a good solid top 5 run.
And Kyle Busch fought back to get back to 13th. Brian Vickers at 7th. He'll go into Richmond just 20 points out of that 12th spot.
Unofficially, Kasey would be credited with leading 6 times for 60 total laps. Let's go down and visit with the winning crew chief, Vince.
Kenny Francis, the crew chief for the 9. After the disastrous run at Bristol, when you drop down to 11th in points, how big is it to come back with a win tonight?
Well, it's a big win. You know, we thank the Lord for making us smart enough to make the right decisions. We had a good idea what we did wrong at Bristol and came back here and did a little bit different. And boy, it worked out. I'm so proud of the guys and proud of Keith Rodden, our engineer, and our whole pit crew did a great job, and the motor ran great. It's just a perfect night for us.
The 9 car with the huge win tonight, guys.
Kasey's second win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in just 12 starts. And it is a big night for him in terms of the point standings. Take a look at the points here, and you see that Denny Hamlin is now in the chase, locked in.
How about 5 spots up in points for Kasey Kahne?
And look at the bubble here, guys. We are going to have a lot of nail biters next week in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, you can see that right there. Brian Vickers, Kyle Busch are the ones outside looking in. Matt Kenseth, what a great job tonight to stay in the top 12.
And Carl Edwards is only 105 points ahead of that, and he's up in the 5th spot. So got a lot of guys that are going to have some sleepless nights this week thinking about next weekend at Richmond. Should be an exciting night.
If you like what you saw here, folks, there's still a lot more to come. We're going to be with you throughout the remainder of the year, all the way to the 2009 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Championship. Next week on a Saturday night, under the lights at Richmond, Virginia. Then New Hampshire when the chase begins, up at the Monster Mile in Dover, Kansas, all the way down through the final event at Homestead Miami Speedway. Now let's go down to Jamie Little.
And for the second time this year, Kevin Harvick leads some laps. You guys just came to life tonight, Kevin. There's been a lot on your plate. You've been open about this organization. You guys came together this week. What does this run do for you?
This is big for everybody on our Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet. Just a good night for us. We had a great car on the long runs. Congratulations to Kasey. They were a lot better on the short runs, and it just came down to a short run tonight.
All right, Kevin Harvick finishes second, his best finish of the year. Guys?
Well, they took a lot away from this race tonight, the Childress guys did, and that should help the whole organization.
Yeah, it really should. What an entertaining race all night long. Man, we had Passett for the lead, a lot of racing everywhere. I hope the fans enjoyed this as much as what we did up here in the booth.
Just didn't know who was going to show up at the end, but it was Kasey Kahne in this 9 car.
That's right.
Well, I enjoyed getting NASCAR stock car racing back on a Labor Day weekend here in the South, where it was for so many years at Darlington, now coming to Atlanta. Great crowd, over 100,000 strong, and I'm sure they enjoyed it. Hope folks watching at home enjoyed it. I got to believe that guy driving that 9 car had the best time of the night. What about Juan Pablo Montoya? Jamie?
Well, you guys are talking about how much fun it was to watch. How much fun was that race battling with the 29?
It was awesome. I thought I was going to get him with 2 to go, and I got freaking sideways down in 3, but everybody at Target Chevy did an amazing job today. I really want to thank everybody on Ganassi, ECR with the motors. Everybody's working so hard to make this happen. And, with this 3rd place, it makes it a little bit closer to that chase.
And right now they sit 8th in the points, closer to making that first chase for Chip Ganassi Racing. Doc?
So he moves up a spot in the points, indeed, and he's
Checking
going
them out
over and
right
check
there.
out the final standings.
Yeah,
and
he
see
wants to see those points. He knows what he's got, so he knows what he has to do next week at Richmond.
Yeah, exactly what he's been doing to get himself in this position.
They began the year with one focus, this team, talking about Juan Pablo Montoya, and that's to be able to be consistent enough to get in the chase for the first time. And they're one race away from doing it. Kasey Kahne has made it down there, so let's go down to our Degree V12 Victories Lane.
Kasey Kahne said he's going to come in here, go for it, get as many points as possible, and my friend, you did it.
We did, and we did right at the end. I mean, we had a unbelievable car throughout the race. I think Harvick was the best on the long run, and we got that restart with 11 to go, and I knew we had a shot. This pit crew did a phenomenal job all night. The entire Budweiser Dodge team did great. To see a crowd like this in Atlanta, it's been a long time since I've seen that, and it's pretty awesome to see the support on Labor Day of this crowd and put on a good show. The chase has been great. The fans are awesome. And this team, man, they're doing a great job. Stanley, Valvoline, Siemens, Best Buy, Remington, all the people that support us, man. It's all about making the chase, and I want to thank all of them for their support. But I knew Harvick and Montoya were going to be tough there at the end. We just got them there. We had a little bit better car for about 10 laps.
And you asked Kenny to keep the air pressures regular on your car. Don't pump them up. How did you know your car would be that good?
Because a couple of restarts before that, I took off, and I knew I could go for about 15 laps. And that last one, I thought I'd go green the whole way, so I wanted to save. Didn't do me any good, but I tried that in it, and then the caution came out, and I knew we could go. And Rudiman gave me a push on the front stretch. That's terrible, and restarts going, up through the gears all night, and he kind of got me going. But man, I just thank all the fans. Thanks Sprint for doing what they do, and say hi to my parents. They're a big part of this.
And your pit crew gave you that outside spot on the restart. How big was that?
Well, I was on the inside on the restart, and Rudiman gave me a little push forward, and actually I was thinking either way as long as I can get through the gears, and I hadn't all night. So when Rudiman gave me that push, I was like, man, I think I might have a shot here, and I cleared Harvick pretty quick, and we were gone.
Great run for Kasey tonight in victory lane again at Atlanta.
So a huge night for Kasey Kahne, up 5 spots in the standings, trying to get into the championship, and it comes down to one race. Next Saturday night, the Chevy Rock and Roll 400, ABC, 7 Eastern from Richmond. Lots more post-race coverage. NASCAR Now post-race on ESPN2 Now, and the post-race press conferences, you can see them on ESPN News. And of course next, SportsCenter's 30th anniversary celebration. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. So long from Atlanta. SportsCenter is next.